Hey, what's up, guys? In this video, we're gonna go through quick trading analysis um, that I did. I took a sell on Nas, and I just closed out. Beautiful, beautiful trade, and I couldn't keep it to myself. I had to share this with you guys. So, um, in this trade, I had around about 7 or 8 confluences, but for the purpose of this video, we're gonna keep it short and we're gonna keep it basic. So, with that said, starting on the daily, right? Only indicator I have on my chart is the EMA. It's the 50 EMA, no secret. So I use my EMA as a pullback indicator. Now on the daily, you can physically see with the naked eye that we are making lower lows and lower highs, right? Breaking structure, retesting structure, and keep going down, right? Besides here, but regardless, it's in form. Low high, low high, low high, low high, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low. We keep pushing lower. And with that said, um, we are still trading below this EMA. And like I said, the EMA is a pullback indicator. So we pull back to the EMA, we fall. We pull back to the EMA, we fall. We pull back to the EMA, we fall. For the last time, we pull back to the EMA and we predict a fall because remember, no trade is a 100%. Every trade you do is a prediction at the end of the day. So simply what I did was took my trend line tool. I see a ping, point one, point two, stick the landing. Right there, we have our EMA in place. The next thing I did was I looked left. So let's do this. Right? Let me just show you exactly what I've seen. What is gonna happen? Okay, place this. Let me just refine this quickly. Like such. So at the back of my head, I'm immediately looking at this area. So around about there, somewhere around about there. Because what I would notice is the EMA doing something like that, coming through there, right? Take that away. EMA will retest here, price will retest the EMA, price will retest the trend line, all confluent in that area. Now, this is where I'm looking for price to come through. Now I look left and I see that we actually have a level of where price stopped. So now I go and do something like this. Scale down to my 4H and then I look left again. And what do I notice? That this is actually a beautiful key level because if you look here, we have a level of support, level of resistance, level of support, resistance, resistance, resistance. And what again? We look for potential level in the market to form as a resistance. But what makes this level so special is the confluence around it, such as the EMA on the daily, we are retesting, and then also our trend line. So let's play this out. There's a lot more behind this trade, but we're just doing the basics for you now. I'll play this out, play this out. So all I was waiting for is price to come in this level, then scale down, look for an entry and take the trade. So play this out. I was waiting for the third touch. That's the third touch. At that point, I scaled down to my 30-minute time frame. Now, this is very important that I'm going to explain now because it goes along with my trading strategy, right? So, if we take a look at 30-minute structure, we see that price keeps going up and making higher highs and higher lows in a small time frame. And what I would wait for is that shift in momentum. Very important. Shift in momentum. Meaning, I want to see that shift where sellers took over because we're in a selling market. Remember, we're making a lower lows and lower highs on the higher time frames such as the daily and the 4H. So at this point, we're making higher highs and higher lows, and I think it was right here around about we had a lower high And let me just play it out. See if that was. Yes, right here. This is the shift I'm talking about. It's very important. And it's something that I teach my students. So, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low. That's your shift. Beautiful right there. And I want you to notice this right here. So, higher high, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Where do we um put the lower high? On the retest of this EMA. Is that a coincidence? No, I don't think so. So I play brass out and I'm gonna show you exactly where I entered. So this move right here, again, I told you we use the EMA as a pullback indicator. So if I'm selling, I would look for a retest of the EMA. So I wouldn't look for a retest at the top. I would look for a retest at the bottom because if you notice here, if I had to enter, say, let's say price broke here, but we're going down. So here's a nice bearish candle, a bearish Metabozu candle, and I enter here. What happened? We went into drawdown, right? Because we are retesting the EMA from above. We broke through, retested. What I'm looking for is a retest while we're under the EMA and then retesting it. So that's where I would enter typically. So what I saw here was price playing around beautifully, something like that. Let's keep looking, keep looking. And right at this moment, I notice price is stalling, which means momentum to the upside is falling because we have wicks to the upside, wicks to the upside, wicks to the upside. So the next thing I would look for is a bearish candlestick, any bearish variation candlestick. Just play it up for you. Yeah, perfect. I think this is the exact point that I've entered. To the perfect trade. Now there was two places I could have placed my stop loss. I could have had a low risk trade or I could have had some playroom, and I think I put it right here because I was basing this trade off my daily and 4H. Let me play it out. I know it's a profitable trade because just you take profit, but let me play this out for you guys. Okay. Where did I take profit? I took profit on this daily closure right here. Beautiful trade. Right there. It was, I think it was five. Yes, perfect. It was 5,000 pops. Played out. Placed it on Monday, closed, I think an hour earlier or something like that. Right there. Simple trade. Played it all out for you. Now, there is a couple of, or a lot of other things that I took into consideration. But this is simply broken down. Retest the EMA following the smart money. And we've been down. Thank you for sticking to the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I would really love the support. Thank you.